I recorded all of this a couple months ago already. Sorry, life got in the way, lots of things going on behind the scenes, but it's also time to live on those videos I promised. Hey Photonauts, I'm back from my trip to Japan. I've been there for the past 2 weeks and as I promised, I wanted to give you a little what's in my bag video to show you all the gear that I brought to take all the videos and all the photos that I did. So, here we go. Here we have the backpacks that I brought. This is the everyday backpack from Peak Design and this one, which is the field pouch, also from Peak Design. So, that's that. And I'll show you what's in them. Magic. This is all the equipment I brought to Japan. I had it all in my backpack and in my field pouch from Peak Design. What I'm gonna do is show you what I brought and then in the end I'll let you know what I should have brought. In the beginning I took it all, I had it all in my backpack and in this pouch, and towards the end of the trip it changed up quite a bit. X-H1 with the battery grip. This is my main camera. Review will follow shortly, as I already promised. It's a great camera, I can tell you this much. Battery grip. It's a 35mm mounted on there, the 35 2.0. Use it 80% of the time, I'd say. The X Pro 2, I will probably never sell it. In the state it is right now, I probably couldn't anyway. Then we have the lenses. I took the 50 to 140, the big zoom. That's basically the 70-200 2.8 IS equivalent. Then here we have the 10 to 24 f4, which is stabilized. Great for video work, so that was my second most used lens. And here we have the 56 1.2 if I needed a little bit more light. So what's next? I have these tripods. This is a very small Manfrotto Pixie. There's two different models. This is the smaller version and I absolutely recommend this one for having very small gear with you for handheld use of like the G7X. Then I took this one. This is the Joby Gorillapod with the ball head X, and it's also Arca compatible. Like all my other gear, there's mostly Arca plates on all of my things. I also took a Siri travel tripod that I ended up not using at all. Of course, I took my laptop, my MacBook Pro, with two external hard drives, one for video, one for photo work. So that's the things I took to work on the photos and back up on the place. Next up, I took, of course, a little spare battery for the cameras, for the Fujis. Didn't need it because this camera has 3 batteries inside with the battery grip. Then, of course, some AA batteries, some cleaning accessories. I took these 2 cameras, a Rollei Prego AF and this one right here, which is the Yashica T5, which I love. This is a great camera, guys. If you want a very compact, very good street photography analog camera, review of that will come too. Not a review of the cameras really, but more a video about analog photography in general. I took this little Manfrotto light, so I had something for video work. Next up, I took this FUJIFILM flash. It's a EF X20, which is a very powerful, small little flash, and I put it on this cable so I could just shoot Bruce Gilden style with one flash and one camera, just like that, handheld. Of course, as I said, the G7X, headphones for checking my audio, a very small foldable umbrella, which is always great to have, especially on rainy days like we had a few. Next, I brought this little wrist strap from Peak Design, which they discontinued in the meantime and replaced it by another model. The new version is closed with a magnet, which I don't like because it doesn't hold that well. Perhaps you can still find it somewhere online, I don't know. Next up, some more video gear. I bought these 2 in Japan. This is the Rode Videomic Pro Plus, the newest version. Absolutely love this mic. It was on the X-H1 most of the time. Then I bought this H1 Pro field recorder from Zoom. The only downside to this one is its boot up time, which takes like ages to boot up. Didn't like that, but otherwise it produces phenomenal sound. So very good field recorder. And these Rode Links, the wireless lavalier kit, which I am using right now. So this is all the gear that I brought to my trip. Next time I would change some things. I would probably still bring most of it, but it would all stay in the hotel room except for some things. I would change this field pouch for a Peak Design sling, everyday sling I think it's called. In the meantime, I sold my everyday messenger and replaced it with an everyday sling in its 5-liter version. A great little bag that has exactly the right size for what I need on a daily basis. So I have a bag that's a little bit bigger than this one, so I can carry at least these 3 lenses. 10 to 24. (56mm 1.2). And the 35 2.0. So I would bring these 3 lenses with one of them mounted on the camera, 2 in the bag, and the X-H1 with the battery grip. I would put the Rode mic on there and I would have the field record on my side. I always have a Arca Swiss compatible plate on the back of this one and put it on my belt. Then I would bring the Yashica T5 with some black and white film in there. I don't really like to shoot color film when it comes to analog photography, so I probably wouldn't bring that anymore. I don't like this camera too much. I prefer this one, so I would just bring one. Of course, I would still bring the G7X with this little mini tripod. And I think that's all. I didn't use any tripods. I would carry around this one, but not the other ones, not the Sirui or the Joby. I wouldn't bring those two. So guys, I hope you liked this video. Let me know down in the comments what you would change. You'll find links to some of these products down in the description, so if you want to buy these, please use the links. Please don't forget to subscribe and see you guys in the next one. Bye.